fan of the Hodaki Big Show podcast? Make sure you check out more from Jay, Smike and Keezy on their Instagram at Hodaki Big Show, or tune in to them 4 to 7 every weekday on Radio Hodaki. Thanks, mate.
Thanks, mate. I resisted the Red Bull today.
Good on you,
I
man.
realised I was forming a habit again.
Oh, you realise that?
Because I'm a habitual creature, Mogi.
You are.
And I went into the ACC room there and I went, actually, no hoodie, Jay.
Yeah, right.
Don't do it. And fuck me, do I regret not doing it.
Oh, yeah.
Is that really what happened? Because I heard you go in there and then go, oh, are you guys doing something in here? And then they went, yeah, we are. And you're like, oh, okay, I'll come back later.
Yeah. So I was going to grab one movie,
Yeah.
and then there were people in there, and I was like, oh, you guys busy, and I didn't want them to see me. Otherwise, I would have smashed it.
Yeah, I could do with one as well. I'm bugging, man. Did you have a bad sleep, man?
I had a shocker. Yeah, well, because my wife has been ill.
Where did you sleep?
I slept in the same bed.
Right.
And she gets very noisy, not necessarily snoring, but makes weird noises.
Breathing
Like
noises.
she'll do things like...
Like a
And
crashing
I-
Yeah,
airplane.
that's weird.
And I'll be like, what?
Are you crying?
Are you all right? Are you all right? And then she'll wake up and be startled.
And be
she'll
annoyed.
go, what? And then she'll be annoyed that I woke her up because she's been sick and she wants to sleep. And I just say, oh, well, you're making a weird noise. So I was just checking you're all right.
My wife woke up at 3 a.m. and went into the
It's 3
lounge
a.m. I must be lonely.
and then slept out there for 4 hours.
Because she didn't want to disturb Keezy.
Yeah, she couldn't sleep and she didn't actually want to wake me up, so that's why she went out there.
So she should.
And then in terms of, like, payback, I think, because I kept waking her up because she was waking me up, which I think is only fair. If you're going to wake me up, then you've got to be prepared for me to wake you up. She stole the umbrella.
Today.
Yeah, and it was pissing down with rain, and I said, did you take the... And she doesn't have to go out in the rain. And she said, oh, yeah, I did, sorry.
The umbrella.
Yeah, we've only got one.
And I've seen it. It's not exactly like a really flash one either.
Well, it's pretty sturdy.
Was she at work?
She was at work,
I thought
yeah.
she was sick.
Yeah, well, she went to work today. She was sick on Sunday and Monday.
And last night.
But she's still recovering. But because she's a backbone, she went, oh, I should go to work today anyway, even though I'm not 100%.
Yeah. What a backbone.
Yeah. But I think I'll probably be sick tomorrow.
And I woke up
I'm
with a sore
feeling
throat.
woozy.
This morning I had a sore throat and I'm very tired today. So
I'm buggered today, Keezy.
I think we should all take a day off tomorrow.
A day in lieu.
Just to be...
Doing steamers.
Just to be careful, that we don't reinfect everyone and stuff.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to bring down the whole Hodaki office.
No, exactly right.
Because
Yeah.
I did wake up this morning and it was so much colder last night overnight than it has been. I woke up with a sore throat, so I must have been like sucking in air massively with my mouth open,
Sucking in the big one.
which is what I call it as well. And
Was that
then
because your nose was blocked?
I can never breathe through my nose, Jace. It's purely decorative.
Right.
And what a decoration it is.
It's
Let
a
me
hell
just-
of a decoration,
yeah.
Keezy.
It's like a garden ornament. Pugs, can you not say more of an
Whoa.
abomination through the microphone that no one can hear on the podcast? Oh, is that a callback?
You know what it's like? It's like when you decorate a Christmas tree and you put the big star on the top.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I slept with my mouth open, sucking in cold air, and now my throat's sore. That's what I think happened.
Bugger.
Do you don't think you doing that? Because I'm just picturing you lying on your back with your huge snoz poking up in the air.
Don't have your hands that far out in front of you, as if it's that far.
Like an A-frame building,
Yeah.
for example, and breathing through your mouth. I imagine that's probably what might, it's just a suggestion here, Keezy, wake your wife up at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Maybe. But her problem is, right, she has a cup of tea before bed. It's like her favourite thing in the world to do. And I keep telling her to stop doing it because she wakes up every night at 3 a.m. to go toilet. And I'm like, the few times she hasn't had
pee-pee.
one, she doesn't wake up because she doesn't need to go toilet.
Right.
And so it's like, we'll just stop having one then. She's
Yeah.
like, nah,
But she loves it, doesn't she?
she does.
But then that's taking away the joy from life. You know what I mean? It's stuff like, having a little piccolo before you go to bed. Or your little port, for example. It's
Yeah.
her little treat.
It is, but my little port isn't making me wake up in the middle of the night. It's doing the opposite, in
Do a
fact.
steamer.
Yeah, man.
It's not making you wake up and do a steamer.
No, it's
That's what I
not.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah, pooped as well. I haven't got high hopes for today's show. I tell you what, I'm buggered.
Why are you so tired?
Don't know.
Bad sleep.
Have you been making love a lot or something?
Not a lot. No more or
No more
less
than
than
usual. Okay.
2-3 times a minute.
Have you been overdoing it at the gym?
No, I haven't been going to the gym because I'm too fucking busy to go to the gym.
I think that's your issue
It
there.
is.
Yeah, it might be that. Yeah.
Because the gym.
I think I'm going to start getting up in the morning and just going to the gym about 5 o'clock because I'm generally awake then anyway, you know what I mean? So just got to start going then. But busy days, busy nights, fellas. Didn't watch anything last night as well. That's Mogi's What's on the Telly with Mogi.
Good
Buggered.
Lord.
Got nothing, but yeah.
Oh,
Hopefully a good sleep tonight, guys, and we'll be brand new tomorrow, all right?
Right.
Okay. That sounds great.
I'll be sick tomorrow.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. That's my day off tomorrow. I think this potential flu is going to hit full force, and I'll be forced to take the day off. But the good news will be that you'll be in top form, and so
I am shocked that
you won't
you're,
even notice.
No, I'm shocked that you aren't sick already, Jace.
I am, but I'm just carrying on anyway.
No,
That's
you know
not
what I mean?
the right thing to do.
You're
Look,
not.
I'm in great pain and I'm woozy as, but
but that's normal.
I mean,
You're such
that's-
a backbone.
that's just, I just suck it up and get on with it. And, come and do the show, no worries.
Suck what up? The mucus.
The Hodaki Big Show with Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keezy. The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
I did actually tell you I had a bizarre 5-minute sneezing fit today, which just wouldn't stop.
Jace.
To the point where I was almost having a panic attack because I couldn't stop sneezing.
Jace, was it? It's like, this is because my wife made me aware of this last week. Was it 5 minutes or was it more like a minute?
I'd say probably more like 8 or 9 minutes, and I was just downplaying it.
Right, because I feel like
you
it
know
was
what I
probably
mean?
5 or 6 sneezes in a row.
You
and-
sounded just like my wife when you said that, Keezy.
Did I?
Because
Right.
I'd talk about something and she'll go, "You sure it was actually that or it wasn't just
Yeah,
that?"
yeah,
and I go,
yeah.
"What? What do you mean
Yeah,
that?"
'cause my wife
What did I
started.
just say?
She started pulling me up on this stuff almost once a day now, because whenever I bring up a yarn about something, she'll be like, "Now, was it actually that or was it really this?" And every time I'm like, "It was actually that."
I know what you mean, man.
I know what you mean too, man.
But my wife doesn't even bother pulling me up anymore. She doesn't even. Are you just going to randomly shout shit out today? Is that going to be your contribution?
I think so.
Where she doesn't even like. I'll deliberately try and shit stir her, and she just won't bite.
Why do you do that though?
Just because it's fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, I was telling you some of the stuff I do to
Hoity
piss her
J
off.
likes down-trowing his wife in the kitchen when she's like doing the dishes or something.
Sure.
Just when it's just them two, and then go, "Suck up," and then walk off.
trackies and stuff like that.
See, that's quite funny, though.
That's good.
Or she'll be doing the dishes and cleaning up the kitchen when we're going to bed, and I'll switch off the lights
Switch off all the lights, go to bed early.
and then close the door, and she'll be like, "Oh, hey!" And then she'll go, "Oh, you're such a dick."
Yeah, that's good stuff.
You know what I mean? It keeps the marriage alive, Mogi.
It does, yeah.
But what I was meaning
Barely.
is,
But
yeah, I mean, it's a flicker. What I mean is, generally speaking, she ignores me completely. So I'll try to be a smart ass.
I hate that.
Or I'll, I might sugar up a story a little bit more than what actually happened.
For her benefit too, right?
Yeah,
for entertainment purposes.
entertainment
Yeah, yeah,
purposes.
yeah,
And
yeah.
she'll go, "Is that really what happened?"
Yeah.
And I'll go, "Yes." "What, for that long?" And I'll go, "Yes."
Yeah, 5 minutes sneezing fit. It was like
Yeah.
50 sneezes.
yeah.
Or she'll do something. I told her that today, and she said, "Have a lem sip."
But
Like,
Yeah.
she didn't even want to entertain the
A 5-minute
conversation.
sneezing fit would be about 100 sneezes
Yeah,
at least.
I reckon it was 200. I reckon it was 200 sneezes.
What's the most sneezes you've ever done? Like when you,
I don't know.
like generally when you sneeze,
probably
Yes.
5 for me.
really, okay, easy. Like so, your standard is 5.
No, my stand's like 2.
Yeah, my standard is 2. I've never done
But
3.
the most I've ever done, I remember one time I did like 5, and I was
Right.
like, "Oh wow, that's
a lot of
impressive."
sneezes,
And then
yeah.
I fainted.
I reckon I've done a 20.
150. Yeah.
A 20 sneeze
Wow,
run.
what a legend, man!
you're
Jason's done
the
the most
champion.
sneezes, man.
You're the
what a
champion of the
surprise!
You know when
sneezes,
those
man.
You're the
ones where you
sneeze
just
god.
say, "Achoo!"
You're the
Achoo! For fuck's sake! Achoo!
Yeah, but 20 of them.
20
eh?
of them.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it actually 20? Was it more like 1?
I think it was probably more 25, 30, but I'm just downplaying it for the sake of,
You're what we call in the trade a bullshit artist.
being believable.
Man, I hope one day I can sneeze as many times as Hoity J. You're like my idol.
But do you, generally for me it's 2 or 3. I'll go da-douche.
Yeah, I've never done 3. Da-douche. I try and do 3, but I can't.
Today it was 5 minutes.
Actually, were you doing...
Da-douche.
Were you doing that thing where you don't sneeze out loud and you just hold it in? You go...
Oh, no, when I'm by myself, I let it out.
Right.
And maybe that's it. It's all the ones I've been holding in have just congregated in my body and then come out.
Are you aware of the idea that you can catch up on sleep? Have you heard of that? I've got to catch up on my sleep?
Yes.
What's the guts with that?
I can't do it.
I don't think it's a thing. Because my wife, she talks about our kid being she'll be going through periods where she's tired.
Yes.
But it normally coincides with her eating a lot of food as well. So I think she's going through a growth spurt.
Sure.
But my wife will say, "Oh no, I don't think she's caught up on her sleep from a couple of weeks ago." It's like, but
a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, but
wow.
she's had 7, 12-hour sleep since then.
Yes.
So how do you catch up on it?
I think
it's bullshit.
There's about 2 or 3
it's
days.
Bullshit.
There's 2 or 3 days where you catch up.
Well, you catch up, so you go out on the weekend, bug it, and then maybe Wednesday, Thursday you come good.
You've equaled out again.
But if you're having 7 days of 12 hours sleep, I reckon you're caught up.
But then, so by that logic then, do you think you could have 1 day a week where you just don't go to sleep? Right? You have a 24-hour day.
Yeah.
And then by the time it comes around again next week, you're back to normal and you haven't had to catch up, and you can have another, and you can maximize.
I think you're back to normal sooner. I think it's a couple of 3 days.
I thought you were meaning in the context of if you had a really bad sleep, like having a nana nap in the afternoon type scenario.
Yeah, no, she's got this idea that you can catch up, that you can bank it or some shit.
I
think you can a wee bit, but not that much, not 2 weeks.
What I find is I might have a shocker where I have 4 or 5 hour sleeps for 3 days running, and then I'm completely rooted and have a proper sleep, and then after that I'm fine again.
Yeah.
Also, everyone could be different. I don't know.
Yeah,
my wife, for example, always has to catch up on sleep and has naps, whereas I don't. So I don't know.
You have naps?
I haven't had. if I'm massively hungover, I might have a nap. But I keep
1 hour. Because what you do is you wake up and you get up and you do something or other. You have something to eat, and then you have a nap.
That's correct.
For 1 hour, and then you're brand new.
And then I'm brand new.
Come
yeah.
on, Keezy.
I can't do that. I can't do that if I'm hungover.
I know.
I could never do that.
You could never do that.
Because I'd be just
you're too busy walking around with
sweating.
anxiety.
Yeah, anxiety.
Well, I can't.
Pacing.
I can't sneeze 20 times like you, Jay.
I
So
know,
there's something.
or 25, 30.
Yeah.
What a fucking legend,
Seriously, I'm being serious here for a second, fellas.
What a fucking
I reckon...
Are you actually being serious?
Yeah, I am. Probably more like 35.
50. Yeah.
It's so impressive, man.
How big's your donger again?
How big's my dong?
Yeah.
Oh, look, I don't want to get into it, but let's just say this. I was going to say plenty to go around, but
Sweet. So I could have some as well. Thanks, Jace, man.
Give me some of your donger
Thanks,
as
man.
well.
And 20
a
sneezes.
few fellas are running a bit short.
Oh, good stuff. Hey, don't
Don't
forget.
look at me like that, Pug son.
Yeah, Pug son.
God.
Listen to the Hodaki Big Show 3 till 7. Wait, no, 4 till 7 every weekday on Radio Hodaki. Also follow our Instagram page, the Hodaki Big Show. Also, Mr. Mike Minogue. Just Hodaki Big Show Pugs. He just looked at me like that now. Oh, he's in a hooer of a mood today, isn't he?
I don't know what's got into Pug son.
Jesus.
Maybe he's really tired too.
Yeah, he needs to catch up on sneezes. Hodaki Big Show, Mr. Mike Minogue, Hoity J, Chris Kenzie. Call me Pugs, son.
Thanks, mate.